Good evening. Today is Wednesday, March 2018. Kim Jong-un paid an official visit to Beijing, Chinese state media confirms. North Korean leader pledges his commitment to denuclearizing the Korean Peninsula during his first foreign trip since he took power in 2011. China has confirmed that the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has visited Beijing, where he met the Chinese President Xi Jinping and pledged his commitment to denuclearizing the Korean Peninsula, confirming several reports over the last 2 days. Xinhua state news agency said Kim had been in China on an unofficial visit from Sunday to Wednesday. According to Xinhua, Kim told Xi the situation on the Korean Peninsula was starting to get better. He said, "It is our consistent stand to be committed to the denuclearization on the peninsula, in accordance with the will of the late President Kim Il-sung and the late General Secretary Kim Jong-il." Kim added that the issue of denuclearization could be resolved if South Korea and the United States respond to our efforts with goodwill, creating an atmosphere of peace and stability. After years of provocations and missile tests, Pyongyang has made an unexpected effort in diplomacy recently. Kim's sister, Kim Yeon-jong, led a delegation to the Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang, South Korea, last month that led to direct talks with South Korea. Kim is expected to meet with the South Korean President Moon Jae-in in April and hold a summit with the US President Donald Trump, possibly in May. On his visit to Beijing, Kim reportedly said he was willing to have a dialogue with the United States. Trump tweeted on Wednesday morning that she had sent him a message on Thursday, said that the visit had gone very well and that he was looking forward to meeting him. In the meantime, and unfortunately, maximum sanctions and pressure must be maintained at all costs, Trump wrote. For years and through many administrations, everyone said that peace and the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula was not even a small possibility. He tweeted, "Now, there is a good chance that Kim Jong-un will do what is right for his people and for humanity. Look forward to our meeting." Michael Covering, a senior advisor for Northeast Asia at the International Crisis Group, an independent conflict prevention organization, said this is a positive political signal that Pyongyang is ready for more dialogue, but the challenge will be creating the trust and the conditions under which Kim would actually feel secure enough to denuclearize while remaining vigilant on proliferation and deterrence. That won't be easy. The visit by Kim to Beijing also marks the North Korean leader's first trip to China since coming to power in 2011. as well as his first state visit. Kim had not been invited to Beijing nor had we met Xi before now. Analysis, sorry, Analysts believe China is eager not to be sidelined in any talks between North Korea and the US as well as with South Korea. China's top diplomat Yang Xiaji will on Thursday brief South Korean officials, including Moon, in Seoul on Kim's visit, according to the president's office. China is North Korea's closest ally, having fought with North Korea against the South during the Korean War, but relations have been strained as China has supported international sanctions against Pyongyang for its nuclear program. China accounts for more than 90% of North Korea's overall trade and also provides food aid and energy assistance to Pyongyang. North Korea's black market of electronics, food, and other goods come mostly from China, describing the visit as his solemn duty. He said, according to North Korea's state news agency KCNA, that there is no question that my first foreign visit is to the Chinese capital. KCNA, however, made no mentions of Kim's pledge to denuclearize or his anticipated meeting with Trump. The visit was shrouded in the secrecy. Reports of the arrival of an armored train similar to that used by Kim's father when he visited China in 2011 sparked speculation that the younger Kim could be in China. Despite the presence of a heavily guarded motorcade in Beijing and the extra security around the North Korean embassy, Chinese officials avoided questions about the visit. Past visits by North Korean leaders were not confirmed by China or North Korea until the dignitary had left the country. Under Kim, the annual frequency of high-level exchanges has been low compared with visits during the tenure of a former Chinese leader Hu Jintao and Kim's father Kim Jong-un, according to an analysis of state visits by the Center for Strategic and International Studies, Project Beyond Parallel. Covering cautioned that Kim's talk of denuclearization should be taken with a grain of salt and seen as expressions of long-term political intent. It's highly unlikely North Korea would abandon its nuclear deterrent without significant changes in this relationship with the US and the regional security situation, he said. She reportedly accepted an invitation from Kim to make an official visit to North Korea at a convenient time. In Beijing, he and his wife, Hee So-jun, met Xi and his wife, Ben Li-won, where they attended a welcome banquet and watched an art performance. We speak highly of this visit, she told Kim, according to Xinhua. I hope this situation, maybe Xi Jinping can talking with the Donald Trump, and the possible meeting between Kim Jong-un and Trump will be great opportunity to improve this situation and the new hope, the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. I hope. Many months ago, I said many times I wanted I would the third war, but I thought that this third war would happen because Kim Jong-un and Trump during many months every day, Trump said many things against Kim, and Kim said many things against Trump. Is this tension? It was dangerous for the peace of the Korean Peninsula and worldwide. But after this, the Winter Olympic Games, when Kim Jong-un said he wants to meet with the Donald Trump, I can't to see one light in the fine of the tunnel. This is I don't know, but we unique hope this dialogue, the historical dialogue, and North Korea can to abandon, forsake this idea, the proliferation of the atomic bombs, and the United States decide to forsake, abandon the terrible sanctions against the Korean government and the people, the Korean people. I think in this moment the peace in the Korean Peninsula will be a reality. Only this moment, after this historical dialogue on May. In April, the next month, Kim Jong-un will be with the Moon Jae-in, the South Korean president. It would be the great opportunity to I don't know, the new relationship between Koreans. Maybe in the future. No, I don't know about the unification, because North Korea has have a different system, but maybe the respect of the peace trade about these two countries would be interesting, no? But this is a first step. We need to wait the new chapters. Thank you very much to watching my new video. If you want to learn English, talk with me in English, come here at Class Particulares Idiomas. Give a like on my page on Facebook and subscribe on my channel on YouTube. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow with all the interesting news. Thank you my friends in USA, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and different countries where they speak English. Thank you very much. Have a good Wednesday or Thursday. Bye. Thank you.